1 hour later, it's now 6:32. I have arrived at this flea market and I'm about to hit it like Dora the Explorer. Let's go.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Well, good morning, glories. It's 5:39. I'd like to say bright and early. It's early, but not that bright. And anyway, I'm headed out of the city, off to the flea market. It takes me about 45 to 50 minutes to get there. So I'm going to stop here at the old Marked, M-A-R-T, get myself a cup of coffee, and off we go.
Está bien, gracias. Pero sí, ayer compré una buena. Estaba bien. Ven, dale, papá.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they're just stamped out. They're not fancy, but I like them. How much is that one? Like
puro. Pero son de cuello, pero chiquitito, más chiquitito. Traigo. Otra vez traje como 20. Daba un cantadito de uno y yo digo, no compro. $3.
Up to 9.
And the dish ran away with the spoon. Wow. They look like the kind of men that would be happy to foreclose on your mortgage. Oh, there's the date. January the 10th, 1919. And that says the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So who knows? I like it. I wonder how much this is. Let's find out. Sir, how much is this? Okay, thank you. $10. It's unique. Ideal dandruff remover. Oh. These. Wow. Shoe forms. A lot of character there. Film projector.
back is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's a sound you don't hear very often anymore, right? That's a sound you just don't hear anymore.
Yeah, and even the expression, I will dial your number.
I'll dial your number. That's right. Hold the line, clear the line.
Yeah, look at the back of it. It's got all the electronics.
All the electronics are there. The Lehigh Electric Company. No, Licht, L-I-C-H.
Oh, okay.
Genoa, Illinois. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's the magnets for the bell.
How about that, huh?
Electromagnetic bell.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It is. That's neat. Yeah.
Tins and boxes there, that was kind of a good find because I haven't checked everyone, but I believe just about everyone has the original
contents in it. The Acme juice extractor for picnic, camping, etc. Drink your orange juice directly from the spout for lemons and limes.
There you go. Yeah,
So stick this in a lemon and suck away.
Chug along.
To clean, simply rinse and dry.
Oh, yeah.
No fuss there, right?
Yeah.
That's to clean, simply rinse and dry. 1935 it says on there.
Want some?
1935. Shines all metal. Blitz, the polishing cloth. 25 cents. Always ready for use. Nothing to spill, won't dry out, or injure the hands. I bet. Wow. Oh, typewriter cleaner. Throw away that spattering brush. Also that dirty cloth, and don't use pins. Wow. Liquid wax. Shoe polish. I'm just having a good time looking at these boxes. Handy broom holder. Helps to keep the house in order. Yeah. Handy broom and utensil holder. Fastened to the woodwork. Well, hi everyone, I'm back from the flea market. The one that I went to this morning is a little odd. It's held every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning. But unlike some of the flea markets in New Jersey, it doesn't get an early start. A lot of the flea markets here in New Jersey and Philadelphia, or in Pennsylvania rather, You are up literally, well, it depends on your drive, but for me, I'm up at 4 o'clock because some of them takes me an hour to get there. So I leave at 4:30, get there at 5:30, and you're there when the sun has not yet come up. People are literally shopping with flashlights. The particular flea market that I went to this morning is weird. I shouldn't say weird, it's different. The dailies, the folks that just turn up on a daily basis and aren't regular vendors, they get there early. So I like to arrive at 6:30 while they're unpacking. But the regulars that are there every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they might roll in at 8, 8:30. Some of them are still unpacking their things at 9 o'clock. So there are fresh items being set out at 6:30, and then there are also fresh items being uncovered from 8, 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So what I normally do is get there early, look and see what I can find initially. Then I leave and I go and there's a coffee shop nearby. I sit there and maybe I'll read, if I bought anything in my first go around, I'll research it. Sometimes I'll just sit there and enjoy the coffee, and about 30 minutes later, after I've had an intermission, I go back to the flea market and I shop some more. So I have a bag here of some things that I purchased this morning at the flea market that I'd like to show you now. They haven't been washed or cleaned or researched. This is fresh off of the flea market table. I only have about 6 items to show you. First is this adorable bookend of a Scotty dog. Yes, it's only one. We've talked before about I don't stick my nose up at just one surviving bookend, because if you have books up against a shelf or a wall, this can go next to them, and people do buy one, single bookends. It's a Scotty. And this probably dates to the 30s. I would definitely say it dates to the 30s. It was $4, and the very nice lady said, everything on that table is half price, so he was only $2. And I love it. I think someone is going to fall in love. There are lots of Scotty dog collectors. And we've all talked many times before about FDR's Afala and Asta from the Thin Man movies. But the Scotties were really, and terriers of all kinds started to become popular in the 20s and stayed popular for quite some time, all through the 30s, 40s, and into the 50s. We see Scotties on everything. So we'll put him down. For $1, I bought one single lead soldier. Which I don't collect these, but I'm going to use him with the train set at Christmas time. That's unmarked. That was $1. I feel like I'm missing something. I am. I have another. No, I'm not missing anything. After my intermission, when I went back, I found this blue Delphite dish for $2. I've got to take this metal, I think it's being washed out by the light. It was $2, and I don't see blue Delphite as much as jadeite. I rarely see Delphite. It was very popular in the 30s. Jeanette made a lot of it. I don't remember who made this. I think Jeanette made this, but I'll have to look it up. And this is in perfect condition. A little condiment dish, candy dish, really, nut dish in blue Delphite from the 1930s. It's really being washed out by the light. Isn't that a song? Washed out by the light, something, something, something. No. All right. And then, for $1, I don't know who she is. There's nothing on the back. I know these were reproduced. I feel like this is one of the original publicity shots from the 30s. We could spend all day saying who we know she's not. She's not Myrna Loy. She's not Claudette Colbert. She's not Ida Lupino. I don't recognize her, but I'm hoping you will. Who is she? one of you is a aficionado of 1930s, 40s Hollywood, and you're going to know who that is. There's nothing on it, but it was only $1 and I really liked it. Like it. Where am I going to put you? We'll put you up there. Then, from October the 4th of 1941, now what happened 2 months later? Pearl Harbor. So the folks who attended this football game in Philadelphia on October the 4th of 1941 had no idea how their lives were going to change in just a few months. That's fascinating to me to think about. Who went to this football game? Who, I don't know if he had to purchase these in the 40s or if they gave them out at the actual football game, but it's the program for the Villanova versus Center College, October 4th, 1941, at the ballpark here in Philly. I'll let you see the date and everything. Where is it? It is right there. Where is it? Right there. I hope it's not. Can you see it? And then the advertisements on the back. There's a wonderful Coca-Cola ad in here. Here's one for Chesterfield cigarettes. Smoking is not good for you, so don't do it. Coca-Cola. Like that. So, and then of course there are the pictures of the football players and the coach and just the whole lineup about the game and here are all the players, the stars of the college football. So this will be of interest to football collectors, maybe to a collector in the Philadelphia area. Then from the 30s, this is so Art Deco. I'm not going to open it all the way because I might mess it up. It's this huge pull-out brochure of, this is the plan of the Panama Pacific Liner, Virginia. Look at how Art Deco that is. And I'm sorry that the light is too bright. I hope it's not coming up backwards. I can never tell if it's coming up backwards or not. But this is great. And there are pictures of the inside of the ship. Look at them dancing all dressed up. And it says, "The dance every night habit pleases the younger set." It would please me too. Oh, the elegant days of travel in the 1930s. So there are pictures of all of the ocean liner, of the staterooms, the dining hall, the ship itself. This is a huge fold-out brochure. Can you imagine how exciting it would be? Okay, so I guess what I'll do is unfold this later and figure out what I'm going to do with it. But that was only $1. And I think finally to show you is this. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I have an idea, and I'm going to have to do some research on it. Now, why did I go all... Okay. Look at this. Now, you know I love old radios. This is not a radio. I did pay $10 for it. Can you see the price? And look at what it says on the front. It says video preamplifier. Now video, a lot of you are automatically going to say, oh, the 1980s. No. The word video has been around for quite a while, and this actually dates back to the early days of television. This is early. It might only be worth $10, but it might be a very rare piece. But certainly an early TV collector, or even radio collector, or a collector of sort of obsolete technology is going to love this. Take a closer look at it. Well, it says, hold on, let me read it. To reduce tube or pilot lights, remove 4 screws. Oh, you don't need to know that. So there's a place to hook the antenna and then to hook this up to your receiver, your television set. But look at how Art Deco, that's Bakelite right there. and how 1940s the knobs are, I'm going to be able to fix this dial. But this actually still turns and operates, if you can see. I can't wait to get this open. And it looks like right here there is a television set personified, right? The head of that little man, I think, is a television set, an early television set. So this could actually date to the late 40s. And it might have something to do with boosting your picture reception. Got to do some digging to find out exactly what it is. But it has its back on it, so no one has pulled the back off and monkeyed with it. And, you know, I can't wait to get a screwdriver and get this thing open and find out what's inside. I know there's some vacuum tubes in there and a lot of transformers that are going to need to be recapped and so forth, but I'm really excited to do some research and find out what this is. All right, so I'll put that down. So I found a few things to keep, a few things to sell, and had a nice time at the flea market. So now it's time to have a bite of lunch. I've got some things to photograph. I've got some things to list. I've got some things to wrap, some things to take to the post office, some emails to answer, and then get this video uploaded for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the trip to the flea market. This is Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching and so long for now.